Good morning. I am David Vines, Senior Vice President and Dean for the School of Health Professions, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2026 Commencement exercise for the School of Health Professions. At this time, please stand as able and join me in welcoming Miss Amy Brennan Larson as she sings the Star-Spangled Banner. Afterwards, please remain standing for the invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the
Thank you, Amy. That was amazing. And thank you to the Chamber Brass Quartet for providing music today for our ceremonies. I would like now to invite Reverend Dr. Tammy Isaac to the podium to lead us in the morning's invocation.
Would you please bow your heads with me? Gracious and eternal Father, we thank you today. And before the first name is called today, before the degrees are even conferred, and before the applause begins to fill the room, we pause in this sacred moment just to acknowledge your presence and give thanks for every student here of the School of Health Professions. This ceremony, Father, carries the evidence of years of learning and their sacrifice, their discipline, growth, and even their endurance. It carries the weight of exams that have been passed and clinical hours that have been completed, and all of the lessons that they have learned and obstacles that they've overcome. And so we honor them today. We honor the journey that has brought them here today. And we give thanks for the faculty who has taught and guided them, the staff, and those who have supported them on this journey, and all of their family members, friends, and all of their loved ones. We pray today that you bless this ceremony. Let every word that is spoken here today, every name that is called, and every achievement recognized be filled with gratitude, joy, and honor. And may this moment reflect the work completed, the strength that they discovered in the process, and the grace that carried them all the way here today. In your blessed name we do pray. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Reverend Isaac. You may all be seated. Once again, it is my pleasure to welcome you to today's commencement exercises. I would like to begin by recognizing members of UTMB's administration and several honored guests joining us today. As I call your name, please stand or give a wave. On stage, Dr. Susan Chubinskaya, Senior Vice President, Provost, Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Sarah Veracocious, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, School of Health Professions. Dr. Amber Mulhagan, Associate Dean of Student Affairs. Mr. Mike Cromie, UTMB retired commencement announcer and commencement announcer. Dr. Christine Stearns-Ott, Senior Vice President and Dean, UTMB School of Nursing, Nursing Workforce Pipeline Development, UTMB Health System, Vice Dean Academic Affairs, ADM, and Professor, UTMB School of Nursing. Dr. Christine Peak, Senior Vice President, Dean School of Public and Population Health. Dr. Jose Rojas, Associate Dean of Strategic Initiatives and Development. Reverend Dr. Tammy Isaac. Dr. Steve Spivey, the 2026 Distinguished Alumnus and Speaker. Mr. Sachin Patel, President of the School of Health Professions Alumni Association. Dr. Eddie Salazar, Associate Dean of Professional Development, Professor and Chair of the Department of Clinical Lab Sciences, Chair ADM of the Department of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Liz Lyons, Associate Professor and Chair of the Department of Nutrition and Health Behavior. Dr. Carol Tucker, Associate Dean of Research, Chair of the Department of Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation Services. And Dr. Brian Walsh, Chair of the Department of Respiratory Therapy. We also are pleased to welcome several special guests whose names are listed in the program today. We are grateful that you could come join us on this special occasion. You may be seated. I would like to congratulate Ms. Sarah Burnett Greenup for her selection from the Department of Clinical Laboratory Sciences to serve as Grand Marshal for the commencement exercises. She is not only recognized as a favorite of the students, but also viewed by her peers as a highly respected educator and researcher. Sarah, thank you for leading commencement today. Today's a special day, not only for our graduates, but also for their families and loved ones who supported them throughout this journey. Will all the parents, grandparents, spouses, children, family member, and friends who supported our graduates throughout their journey please stand as able so you can be recognized. Without you, this journey would have been much harder. I would now like to recognize the dedicated individuals who have devoted their careers to education and to preparing the next generation of healthcare professionals. Will all of the School of Health Professions faculty members please rise to be recognized by the graduates and their family? A special thank you goes out to my staff and SHP members who have worked hard for months to put together this graduation ceremony. Will you please stand to be recognized? I also want to recognize the many others who make today possible, including UTMB photography and video team, and UTMB Police Department members. Thank you for your efforts today. Thank you all. Graduates, congratulations on reaching an extraordinary milestone. Today is a celebration of your achievements, your perseverance, and the commitment that you brought to this moment. Your education at UTMB has prepared you to enter the profession with purpose. As you begin the next chapter, I want to leave you with two thoughts to carry throughout your careers. First, education does not end today. The science behind your professions is always advancing, and what we consider best practice today may not be best practice tomorrow. Early in my career as a respiratory therapist, the standard approach for patients with severe acute lung disease was to deliver large tidal volumes from a ventilator while reducing oxygen using high baseline pressures. At that time, the approach made sense. Years later, published research showed it was actually contributing to more patient mortality. Smaller, gentler breaths, even with slightly higher oxygen levels, saved lives. That discovery changed how an entire field practiced medicine. It is a powerful reminder that we must continue following the evidence in our fields, asking questions, and pursuing research. Patient outcomes, not simply completing the task assigned to us, must always be your measure of success. Second, remember that good patient care is never delivered by one person alone. Look around you today at your fellow graduates from clinical lab sciences, dietitians, occupational, physical, and respiratory therapists. Think also of the many professionals who are not part of today's ceremony, but will be part of your daily practice: nurses, physicians, physician assistants, and many others. Each profession plays a distinct and essential role. Your ability to communicate and collaborate across those roles, including with physicians and other professionals with whom you will partner, will be just as important as those critical thinking skills and clinical skills you've been building. As you move forward, carry with you the compassion, integrity, resilience, and commitment to excellence that have shaped your time in the School of Health Professions. Never underestimate the difference your expertise and service can make in the life of another person. I hope you will look back on your time at UTMB with gratitude and pride and move forward with confidence and excitement. We are incredibly proud of you, and we look forward to seeing the many ways you will strengthen your professions, serve your communities, and help shape the future of healthcare. Congratulations, class of 2026. It is now my pleasure to invite UTMB's Senior Vice President, Provost, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Susan Chubetskaya, to the podium.
Good morning, and my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2026. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, gratitude, and hope. It is a day that marks the achievements of a goal you have worked toward for years, and it is a day that opens the door to countless possibilities ahead. It is both an honor and a pleasure to celebrate the newest graduates of the University of Texas Medical Branch School of Health Professions. I would also like to echo Dr. Vines in recognizing and thanking the graduates' families, friends, mentors, and loved ones. Thank you. Behind every graduate is a community of people who encouraged, supported, and believe in them through challenging coursework, long hours of study, clinical rotations, personal sacrifices, and moments of uncertainty. This achievement belongs to you, but it is also shared with those who helped you reach this important milestone. Today we celebrate not only what you have accomplished, but also who you have become. Over the course of your education, you have learned from extraordinary faculty, clinicians, researchers, and mentors. You have gained knowledge, developed professional skills, and learned the value of collaboration, compassion, and lifelong learning. You have built friendship and professional relationship that will remain with you throughout your careers. I hope you leave UTMB with more than a degree. I hope you live with a deep sense of purpose, a commitment to excellence, and an understanding that healthcare is fundamentally about people. Remember this day. It marks the culmination of years of determination, perseverance, and hard work. It also marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with opportunity, responsibility, and impact. We are proud to welcome you not only as graduates, but as colleagues in the healthcare professions. Today we are conferring bachelor's degree in medical laboratory sciences, master's degree in medical laboratory sciences, health professions, nutrition and metabolism, pathologist assistant, respiratory therapy, and transfusion medicine. Doctoral degrees in clinical laboratory sciences, occupational therapy, and physical therapy. Please join me in congratulating these remarkable graduates. As I look out at this outstanding group of graduates, I'm optimistic about the future of healthcare. As Dr. Vines noted, healthcare is a team sport. Just as great athletes depend on trusted teammates to achieve success, Healthcare professionals rely on one another to provide the best possible patient care. The graduates of the School of Health Professions are indispensable members of the healthcare workforce. Our pathologist assistants support pathologists in accurate disease diagnosis by examining and processing surgical specimens and performing autopsies. I am certain there are many people in this room whose lives have been touched by allied health professionals. Dear graduates, you're entering your profession at a time of tremendous change. Advances in artificial intelligence, precision medicine, genomic, data science, and healthcare technology are transforming how we deliver care. Yet, amid all these innovations, one thing remains unchanged. Patients need knowledgeable professionals who care deeply about their well-being. Technology may assist healthcare. It will never replace the compassion, judgment, integrity, humility, and humanity that you bring to your work. Embrace innovation while never losing sight of the person behind every diagnosis, every test result, and every treatment plan. Most importantly, remember that every day you will have the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life. Few professions offer such a privilege. And as you leave this ceremony today, I ask you one thing. Never forget why you choose this profession. There will be days when healthcare is demanding, when systems are complex, when resources are limited, and when the work feels overwhelming. In those moments, remember that every laboratory result, every rehabilitation plan, every nutrition consultation, every respiratory treatment, every transfusion, every administrative decision, and every patient interaction represents a human life that is counting on your expertise and your compassion. Be the professional who goes extra mile. Be the colleague others trust. Be the leader who lifts others up. Be the innovator who challenges the status quo and seeks better solutions. Use your talents not only to improve health, but to improve lives. The future of healthcare is not something that happens to you. It is something that you will help to create. Go forward with confidence. Go forward with compassion. Go forward with courage. Serve with excellence. Lead with integrity. Never stop learning. And whatever your journey takes you, remember that you will always be part of the UTMB family. Congratulations, class of 2026. The world needs you, and the future is in very good hands. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chubinskaya, for joining us today. I think you've reinforced an important theme for our graduates. Keep learning, work together, never lose sight of the people we're here to serve. Those are lessons that extend well beyond graduation and throughout the career. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Sachin Patel, President of the School's Alumni Association, to say a few words of welcoming to our graduates.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, family, guests, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It is my deep honor to welcome you today on behalf of the School of Health Professions Alumni Association. I'm Sachin Patel, and not so long ago, I sat exactly where you're sitting now, filled with excitement and anticipation for the road ahead. As president of the SHP Alumni Association and a proud graduate of the Respiratory Therapy class of 2012, I stand before you as an example of the transformative power of this school. Today, you join a legacy that spans not only the great state of Texas, but resonates across our nation and beyond. The class of 2026 now takes its place among 58 years of allied health professionals who have graduated from UTMB since 1968. You hold a degree from the first allied health school in Texas and the entire Southwest, and you are now and forever part of the UTMB alumni. I've had the privilege of getting to know many of you through my role as faculty in the respiratory therapy program as you served in our community clinics and through other interprofessional work. I've seen who you are, and I know you'll enter your professions as leaders, representing yourselves, UTMB, and your patients in pursuit of providing the very best outcomes possible. Your time here has been marked by exploration, growth, self-discovery, and hard-earned expertise. We know your family, friends, and classmates were your biggest cheerleaders, but behind the scenes, you were also being supported by the dedicated members of our SHP Alumni Association. During your time at UTMB, we have awarded student scholarships and provided financial support for various student initiatives and activities. As you step into this next chapter, I want to personally invite you to stay connected. Hold on to the relationships you've built here and let the Alumni Association help you build new ones. At our alumni events, you'll connect with former graduates who are launching their own clinics, leading in industry and innovation, and driving research. Our UTMB network reaches into places you might not even think about: NASA, aerospace medicine, biotech, health policy, and global health. Your degree can open unexpected doors, and fellow alumni are ready to help open those doors. That's why this network exists. So I encourage everyone to reach out to the Alumni Association. We'll be reaching out to you as well. Let's stay connected to each other and the School of Health Professions here at UTMB. I know y'all are gonna do great things. Let's do them together. Once again, congratulations on reaching this important milestone in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Shashin, for supporting and leading our Alumni Association. We greatly appreciate your efforts. It is now my privilege to introduce this year's distinguished alumni recipient and commencement speaker, Dr. Steve Spivey. A proud member of UTMB class of 1990, Dr. Spivey earned his Bachelor's of Science in Physical Therapy from the School of Health Professions and later earned his Doctorate of Physical Therapy degree from Hardin-Simmons University. More than 16 years in full-time clinical practice, Dr. Spivey joined the Doctorate of Physical Therapy faculty at the Texas State University, where he now serves as the Clinical Associate Professor and Director of Clinical Education. Throughout his career, he has distinguished himself through excellence in patient care, education, scholarship, professional leadership, and service. He has had many honors: 2 BOCO Awards for Texas State Faculty Advisor of the Year and the 2026 Scotiation Health Leadership Award. He also continues to provide pro bono physical therapy services to individuals living with traumatic brain injuries and serves as the clinical director for Special Olympics Texas. Dr. Spivey, we're proud to welcome you back to UTMB and honored to have you address the class of 2026. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Spivey to the podium.
Hello, class of 2026, the faculty, your friends and family. I'm honored to be here today in front of my parents, my incredible wife, Katrina, and many of my friends. This is such a full circle moment for me. Doesn't seem like very long ago that I started my bachelor's degree here in Galveston at UTMB in August of 1988. Most of you weren't born yet. Many of my classmates from the class of PT class of 1990 are here today. Where y'all at? There they are. Back then, we looked a lot different. I had a really sweet mullet back then. Now I'm losing my hair and I'm getting a little bit shorter every day. But one thing has never changed. We all carry with us a special calling and passion that we discovered and strengthened here in Galveston. We became a close family during our experience of learning at the UTMB School of Health Professions. This once-in-a-lifetime experience put me on an incredible journey, both professionally and personally. Professionally, UTMB gave me the chance to stand on the shoulders of giants. No other school could do that like UTMB. The incredible faculty and clinical mentors that invested their time and patience to teach me are numerous. Ruby Decker was one of the earliest and most influential PTs in the country after serving as a reconstruction aide in World War I, the profession that later became physical therapy. Because of her connections with UTMB, I was able to sit in a classroom with Ruby here in Galveston and learn from one of the pioneers in my profession. My clinical coordinator, Susan McPhail, somehow knew to put me in the right clinical placements in the right moments to help me grow. I can still hear the words of my first clinical instructor, Herb Sauer. On my last day in his clinic, Herb took my hands in his, looked me in the eye, and said, "If you don't remember anything else I taught you, please remember this. Of all the tools you will use as a physical therapist, your hands are the most important. Your hands connect you to your patients. They help you guide them, strengthen them, correct them, and comfort them." Herb, Susan, and Ruby all stood here in front of graduates like you, like I'm doing now. They were all distinguished alumni from the School of UTMB Health Professions. All former and current graduates stand on the shoulders of the giants that preceded us, thanks to UTMB. Personally, how lucky am I? Actually, how lucky are we to work in a profession that strives to improve the human experience? We get paid to serve people and make their lives better. Even if only for the short amount of time we spend with our clients, we have the power to positively affect their lives through connection, compassion, and dedication to give the best possible care. I'm sure that's what drew many of you to healthcare, and I always tell my students, the reason I chose to be a neurological physical therapist is because I get a front row seat to witness miracles. I had the opportunity to teach a client to walk for the first time after a stroke when she had lost all hope of ever moving without her wheelchair. And one of my most special opportunities was I had the opportunity to teach a gentleman with a traumatic brain injury to walk his daughter down the aisle at her wedding. He hadn't walked independently in over 10 years, and she didn't know he'd been practicing until he surprised her on her wedding day. We are all privileged that we have the tools to change lives for the better. Give yourselves the chance to enjoy all the human moments that this university has trained you to be a part of. Bring your best self and your full effort to all of your job responsibilities, and you'll feel the pride of your noble profession. Never forget how lucky you are to be a health professional. I have this advice for all of you. Surround yourself with people that inspire you. Surround yourself with people you aspire to be. Accept mentoring when it's offered, and push yourself out of your comfort zone. Don't be satisfied with maintaining the status quo. One of my primary mentors was the late, great Dr. Barbara Melzer. She was a legend in the clinical education community. She was the motivator and primary architect of my journey to become a university professor. Dr. Melzer believed in me before I even believed in myself. And she loved to say, "Don't let yourself regress to the mean. Don't be satisfied. Always strive to be better than you are today, and commit yourself to learn something new every day." My hope for all of you is that in 20 to 30 years from now, you will become that mentor to another professional and help them become the best version of themselves. Push your profession forward with fearlessness and compassion. Take care of your patients like they are your own family. Strive to be that servant leader that makes the world better than when you arrived at UTMB. I promise that UTMB has given you the skills and the tools to change this world for for the better. So thank you and congratulations to all of today's graduates. Now go out and change the world.
Dr. Spivey, thank you for joining us today and for sharing such a meaningful message. It is especially meaningful to hear you reflect on the mentors who shaped your career here at UTMB and to welcome you back more than 3 decades later to encourage another generation of graduates. Your message is a wonderful reminder of the impact those relationships can have and the opportunity we each carry that forward to others. Please join me once again in thanking Dr. Spivey. We will now begin our student recognition and awards portion of the ceremony. I would like to invite Dr. Sarah Veracocious, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Vines. We'll begin by recognizing our interprofessional scholars. The Interprofessional Scholar Medal recognizes students who embody UTMB's collaborative philosophy of working with healthcare professionals, community-based providers, patients, and patients' families to enhance care. These students have participated in numerous interprofessional activities, served as leaders in providing collaboration among schools, and presented a scholarly project with interprofessional student teams prior to graduating. I am pleased to recognize these students for going the extra mile to learn about, from, and with one another to ultimately improve health outcomes. Will the interprofessional scholars please stand and be recognized? Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge the departmental award recipients and our student ambassador listed in today's program. The departmental awards recognize excellence in scholarship, service, research, and patient care, and were all presented at separate events. The School of Health Professions Student Ambassador Society includes enthusiastic student representatives who provide campus tours, service to the surrounding community of Galveston County, and event support for the school. Will the recipients of departmental awards and our student ambassador please also stand and be recognized? They're a little slow, some of them, to stand up. I would like to invite Dr. Amber Mulhagen, the Associate Dean of Student Affairs, to the podium to the presentation of our school-wide student awards.
The School of Health Professions is proud to present 3 school-wide student awards during commencement. These honors recognize graduates who have distinguished themselves through their accomplishments, character, and service to others. Each recipient receives a plaque and monetary award. We will begin with the Student Professionalism Award. The Student Professionalism Award recognizes a graduate who's consistently demonstrated the highest standards of personal and professional conduct. Through integrity, compassion, respect, accountability, and service to others, the recipient brings credit to themselves, the school, and their chosen profession. Students are nominated by faculty, clinical instructors, and others whose lives they have touched. The recipient reflects creativity, humanity, tireless energy, and a commitment to treating others with dignity and care. Each nominee has made meaningful contribution to the School of Health Professions and is deserving of this recognition. Will this year's nominees please stand as I call your names? Sebastian Zuniga, Clinical Laboratory Sciences. Ariana Rebecca Urquilla Olmedo, Nutrition Sciences and Health Behavior. Emma Miracle, occupational therapy. Elena Long-Bartels, physical therapy and rehabilitation sciences. And April White, respiratory therapy. The 2026 School of Health Professions Student Professionalism Award goes to Elena Lang-Bartels with physical therapy and rehabilitation sciences. Elena, congratulations. Please join us on stage to receive your award. Come on up. Our second award is the School of Health Professions Student Honor Award. This award recognizes a graduating student whose contributions have made a meaningful and lasting impact on their fellow students, the school, and the broader community. Through leadership, service, and a commitment to others, the recipient has gone beyond the expectations of their academic program and helped strengthen the experiences of those around them. Each year, a faculty committee carefully reviews the nominations and selects a student who best represents the spirit and purpose of this award. Each nominee has contributed significantly to the school and is deserving of this recognition. Will this year's nominees please stand as I call your names? Sophia Cisneros, Clinical Laboratory Sciences. Cassandra Wimbish, Nutrition Sciences and Health Behavior. Leanna Haberman, Occupational Therapy. Adriana Quinn Grebe, Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation Sciences. And Victoria Rodriguez, Respiratory Therapy. And the 2026 School of Health Professions Student Honor Award goes to Leanna Haberman, Occupational Therapy. Leanna, congratulations. Please join us on stage. At this time, I invite Dean Vines back to the podium to present our third and final school-wide student award.
Thank you, Dr. Mulligan. Established this year, the Dean's Award for Excellence in Health Professions is the highest student honor presented by the school. This award recognizes a graduating student who has demonstrated exceptional achievement in academics, clinical practice, meaningful leadership and service, and integrity, compassion, character expected of a health professional. The recipient has the distinction of serving as the class speaker and delivering the student address during commencement. Each department was invited to nominate one graduating student for this honor, making the nomination itself as a significant distinction. Will this year's nominees please stand as I call your name? Brooks K. Kennedy, Clinical Laboratory Sciences. Who? Omar Faruqi. Nutritional Sciences and Behavioral Health. Hannah Grace Tyre, Occupational Therapy. Mallory Hull, Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation Sciences. The inaugural recipient of the Dean's Award for Excellence in Health Professions is Omar Faruqi from the Department of Nutritional and Health Behavior. Neha. Neha, please join me on stage. Through her many accomplishments which are highlighted in today's program, Neha has demonstrated a deep commitment to improving health and serving others and advancing her profession. Neha, it is my honor to present you with the inaugural Dean's Award for Clinical Excellence in Health Profession. Neha, your podium is yours.
Hi, everyone. There's kind of a surprise. Thank you, Dean Vines, of course, and good morning to all of our distinguished faculty, family, friends, and of course, the stars of the show, class of 2026. Congrats to all of us. My name is Nuha, and you might not have known me until right now, but I do have the incredible honor of being your very first Dean's Award speaker. I come from the MS and Dietetic Internship Program. Shout out to all of us right there. We are one of the smaller cohorts here in the SHP, and we might be small, but we do have a huge amount of heart. And off the record, the best coffee stash in the staff lounge, sorry. But today is a celebration, and I would be doing all of us a disservice if I didn't say that getting across the stage was not easy. We have worked so hard to get here, survived endless clinical hours, never-ending epic documentation, and inboxes that somehow multiplied overnight. But being here, seeing all of you, I really only see how much we've grown. While finishing my undergrad degree at UT Austin, like many of us, I knew I needed a really good fit for my next steps. Beyond UTMB's incredible reputation for community care and evidence-based practice, I did have one tiny personal goal: to escape the unbearable burnt orange. Right, it would be funny, but I was in for a treat because as soon as I got here last August, they began a massive burnt orange rebrand. Hook 'em. Once I got over the initial colorful shock, I looked into the story behind the rebrand. And what I found was not just a simple color swap, but an intentional alignment with UTMB's core promise, where purpose meets practice. Now, as my Longhorn-weary heart hates to admit, looking at all of you today, that phrase could not be more true. Take a look around this room. You are sitting amongst the brightest, most compassionate, most dedicated healthcare professionals in the country. I have seen it firsthand in the way you carry yourselves, in our occupational and physical therapy programs, where they bring movement, independence, and joy back to patients in the clinic, in our respiratory therapists fighting for our tiniest, most vulnerable patients in the NICU, in our clinical lab and health sciences programs, working behind the scenes, providing the precise answers that drive every life-saving decision. And of course, as a nutrition student, translating health literacy into effective treatments at the St. Vincent's Pantry and beyond. You are all here, and you have made this life, this school, and this profession your calling. You have chosen this through everything, and you have made it through ready for professional practice. Now I want to tell you all a story about my inpatient rotations at Jenny Seeley. I went in to provide a nutrition education session for a critically ill patient who was feeling deeply overwhelmed by their prognosis and their new health needs. Right after I walked in and began my session, occupational therapy and physical therapy knocked on the door to start bedtime exercises. And then nursing came in for vitals. And then speech-language pathology stopped by to discuss texture modifications. And then, because apparently word got out, the entire 10-person medical team walked in, eager to observe how we deliver tailored nutrition education. So picture this: a tiny hospital room packed to the brim with healthcare professionals, notebooks out, completely entranced, focused. My jaw practically hit the floor, and I think I probably lost my mind in that hospital room. But in the middle of my self-pity party, which I definitely was not having, I saw the patient. That overwhelming sense of isolation vanished. There was a new light in this patient's eyes. They were smiling, laughing, and realizing they were not navigating this fight alone. They had an entire army of passionate providers in their corner. Remember that. That is the magic of UTMB. We don't operate in silos. We learn from each other, support each other, and show up for our patients as a united front. As we step out of these doors and spread across the country, I leave you with this: keep that curiosity alive. Never stop learning from those around you, and remember that the kindness, empathy, and spirit of the Galveston that you built here is the greatest medicine you will ever carry. Once again, congratulations, class of 2026. It has been the honor of a lifetime to learn alongside you. Now it is time that we turn our passion and our purpose into practice. Thank you.
Thank you, Nuha, for your meaningful message to our fellow graduates, and congratulations again on a well-deserved recognition. We will now proceed with the conferring of degrees. Graduates, congratulations on reaching this important milestone. We are incredibly proud of what you have accomplished. Please join me in welcoming Provost Chubinskaya, who, as Provost, has the pleasure today to confer degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Vines. By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my sincere congratulations. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left, signifying the conferring of your degree. Congratulations again. Dr. Vines.
Sciences, please stand as able. Dr. Chubinskaya, these students have satisfactorily completed the prescribed curriculum been certified by the faculty and presented to you for conferring of the Bachelor's of Science from the University of Texas Medical Branch at Galveston.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my sincere congratulations. Congratulations, graduates. You may now be seated.
I will now ask each of the following health disciplines receiving a Master's of Science degree to stand. Will the graduates for the degree of Master's of Science in Medical Laboratory Sciences, Pathologist Assistant, Transfusion Medicine, Health Professions, Nutrition and Metabolism, and Respiratory Therapy, please stand as able. Dr. Chubinskaya, these students have satisfactorily completed the prescribed curriculum, been certified by the faculty, and presented to you for conferring of the Master's of Science degree from the University of Texas Medical Branch at Galveston.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my sincere congratulations. Congratulations, graduates. You may now be seated.
I will now ask each of the following health disciplines receiving a doctoral degree to stand. Will the candidates for the degree of doctorate in Clinical Laboratory Sciences, Occupational Therapy, and Physical Therapy please stand as able? Dr. Chubinskaya, these students have satisfactorily completed the prescribed curriculum, have been certified by the faculty, and presented to you for conferring of the doctorate degree from the University of Texas Medical Branch at Galveston.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I confer upon each of you respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my sincere congratulations. You may now be seated.
Mr. Mike Cromie, retired UTMB Student Life Director, will announce the names of the graduates as they cross the stage to receive their diplomas and be congratulated for their achievement. To help ensure everyone has a clear view of the ceremony, we ask family members and guests remain seated and avoid gathering near the stage or in the aisles while taking photos. The hoods will be placed on the master's and doctoral graduates, signifies their academic achievement. Each department has selected faculty members to conduct the hooding ceremony in recognition of their outstanding contribution to education. This year's faculty hooders are recognized in today's program. Mr. Cromie, I pass the podium to you.
Dr. Salazar, these students will receive their Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Sciences. Nitya Alberto. Jessica Ante. Xiomara Gomez. Esther Michelle McInnesby. Tracy Menchaca. Austin Clay Montez. Lin Win Nak Now. Jasmine Perez Uhan, magna cum laude. Alexandra Paola Salinas. Isabel Valdez. Brittany Wofford. Ms. Janice Layton and Mr. Daniel Gomez will be hooding the Clinical Laboratory Sciences Master's Degree Certificate candidates. Dr. Salazar, these students will receive their Master of Sciences in Medical Laboratory Sciences. Matthew Flanagan. Heidi Hemmingson. Sheridan Allen. Araceli Amador. Teresa de Jesus Davila. Harshali Harkati. Molly Jordan. Emery McDonald. Punya Prahith. Mauricio Rosales. Christine Faith Tosh. Amber Whitaker. Dr. Salazar, these students will receive their Master of Science in Pathologist Assistant. Arufa Saeed Ali. Madison Ann Birmingham. Sabrina Isabel Campos. Jensen Cooper. Lauren Gansell. Tina Nguyen. Steffi Johnson. Alexis Lopez. Ashley Amanda Mendoza. Madison Taylor Mackensnabel. Claudia Gabriela Nieves Narvaez. Johanna Yvette Pena. James Perryman. Alexis Marie Staines. Sebastian Zuniga. Yeah, they didn't give me your names. Okay. Is this it? Yes. Dr. Salazar, these students will receive their doctorate in clinical laboratory sciences and be hooded by Dr. Nidhi Vyas and Dr. Ulias Rojo. Dr. Salazar, these students will receive their doctorate in clinical laboratory sciences. Hoyner Kyle Cagnetti Bofiteado. Anil Jaquez Garcia. Dr. Brooks Kyle Kennedy. Dr. Asuma Khalid. Dr. Nadia Kind. Okay. Let's wait till Eddie gets out of the way. Dr. Lyons. Dr. Lyons. These students will receive their Master of Science in Nutrition and Metabolism and be hooded by Professor Blair Brown. Amanda Albright. Daisy Calderon. Emma Abigail Campbell. Madison Grace Cox. Nuha Omar Faruqi. Lauren Rochelle Robinson. Alejandra Rocha. Paige Elizabeth Saavedra. Nicole Siegman Guerrero. David Tiranegra. Ariana Rebecca Arquila. Cassandra Zelia Wimbish. Avery Reese Yoakum. Dr. Manning, these students will receive their Doctorate of Occupational Therapy and be hooded by Dr. Amy Boyd and Dr. Anastasia Martinez. Dr. Mega Alex. Dr. Josh P. Alexander. Dr. Nancy Grace Amonette. Dr. Carson Alexis Austin. Dr. Sierra Joy Bavoy. Dr. Samantha Nicole Bisquinis. Dr. Shelby Diane Brady. Dr. Jillian Drew Burleson. Dr. Alexa Marie Dalghetto. Dr. Melissa Din. Dr. Bailey Jane Farrow. Dr. Caroline Ferguson. Dr. Katie Ann Foskey. Dr. Blake Gilbert. Dr. Cynthia Yoselin Guerrera. Dr. Liana Hoberman. Dr. Caitlin Hammond. Dr. Olivia Hassau. Dr. Ariel Rose Head. Dr. Kaylee Page Hobgood. Dr. Grace Hopkins. Dr. Bethany Ann Hutzel Inman. Dr. Kirby Kolkhorst Jansi. Dr. Lillian McCall Jones. Dr. Ashley Nicole Kindler. Dr. Natalie Morgan King. Dr. Paige Elizabeth Kerner. Dr. Evan Cradaville. Dr. Emily Lass. Dr. Jack Lee. Dr. Lynn Lee. Dr. Victoria Ann Lee. Dr. Trey Alicia Mallet. Dr. Cicely A. Mathers. Dr. Christina Matthew. Dr. Emma Miracle. Dr. Connor Alexa Miller Strayhorn. Dr. Margaret Mosek. Dr. Maria Isabel DeQuina Montenegro. Dr. Cecily Marisa Munoz. Dr. Riley Amelia Nance. Dr. Kayla Huyen Wynn. Dr. Chamberlain Reese Ogden. Dr. Lauren Ponce de Leon. Dr. Mallory Kate Sarabia. Dr. Christine Soriano. Dr. Linda Kate Stidham. Dr. Hannah Alice Stringfield. Dr. Hannah Grace Tyre. Dr. Vinnie Elizabeth Varghese. Dr. Christine Ballesteros Vigiglia. Dr. Peyton Rhiannon Vincent. Dr. Madeline Kate Welch. Dr. Emma Grace Weinbarger. Dr. Tucker. These students will receive their Doctorate of Physical Therapy. The Bridge Program cohort will be hooded by Dr. Lynn Hughes and Dr. Jana McCaw. Dr. Haneen Larari. Dr. Jennifer Anklum. Dr. Tyra L. Encore. Dr. Yulia Brodsky. Dr. Catherine Ann Day. Dr. Rachel Dixon. Dr. Antonio Ray Gonzalez III. Dr. Scarlett Gonzalez. Dr. Adriana Quinn Greeby. Dr. Chelsea Amanda Hernandez. Dr. Jonathan Robert Hillman. Dr. Ryan Joseph Christinet. Okay. Dr. Wheat Lee. Dr. Joshua Todd Moore. Dr. Cassandra Rose Neff. Dr. George Kenneth Party. Dr. Cornelius Joseph Provost. Dr. Sarah Callazos Ray. Dr. Lauren Rollins. Dr. Edgar Mendoza Ruvalcaba. Dr. Ruben C. Salinas. Dr. Moses Emilio Santos. Dr. Abigail Leeton Smith. Dr. Victoria Alejandra Smoller. Dr. Jordan W. Stubbs. Dr. Luis Adolfo Tapia. Dr. Christiana Nicole Toe. Dr. Catherine Colleen Whaley. The hybrid and residential program cohorts will be hooded by Dr. Jana McCaw and Dr. Gregory Brusola. Dr. Michaela Marie Arrington. Dr. Atidia Batra. Dr. Dayton Biggs. Dr. Jonathan Cedillo. Dr. Juan Chavez III. Dr. Alec Jordan Cuellar. Dr. Kayla Fitzgerald. Dr. Darby Caitlin Greer. Dr. Christopher Hernandez Sanchez. Dr. Davion Tariq Hunter. Dr. Jose Raymond Izaguirre. Dr. Ulawaboyansola Labiai. Dr. Caitlin Page Lewis. Dr. Zachary J. Marshall. Dr. Ashton Milner. Dr. Dacia Ornelas. Dr. Derek Papa. Dr. Brianne Renee Pendergraph. Dr. Helena T. Pham. Dr. Holly Ann Pierce. Dr. Caitlin Emma Ramirez. Dr. Roland Angelo Swallow Reyes. Dr. Cassandra Nicole Salinas. Dr. Larry Nathaniel Sheffield. Dr. Caitlin D. Scody. Dr. Tacey Marie Tatum. Dr. Nicole Valdecanas. Dr. Grant Patrick Varney. Dr. Danielle Delphina Wilkerson. Dr. Marco Antonio Zamaron Jr. Dr. Emily Zirkel. Dr. Tucker, these students will receive their doctorate of physical therapy. Dr. Megan Rose Adams. Dr. Mohammed Al Hassan. Dr. Joaquin Archuleta Phillips. Dr. Emily Awadin Bailey. Dr. Ananda Bhatia. Dr. Brian Bloom. Dr. Macy Birch. Dr. Alexa Kahaleen. Dr. Teresa Caribou. Dr. Oscar Pafung Chan. Dr. Taryn Beth Chapa. Dr. Eric Jesus Charles Cerna. Dr. Carrie Collins. Dr. Kennedy Engelman. Dr. Uriel Garza. Dr. Alisa Hawkins. Dr. Jacqueline Antonetta Enriquez. Dr. Sofia Hernandez. Dr. Mallory Hull. Dr. Krista Joy Haushen. Dr. McKenna Johnson. Dr. Boyd Jones. Dr. Joshua Jordan. Dr. Soo-Yun Kim. Dr. Elena Lang-Bartels. Dr. Carson Lee. Dr. Ashley Elise Laughlin. Dr. Melissa Lucena. Dr. Anthony Maureen Miguel. Dr. Bailey McDowell. Dr. Jessica Medina. Dr. Sarah Modenset. Dr. Nisha Momin. Dr. Julie Talvin Wynn. Dr. Luke Wynn. Dr. Elizabeth Ortiz. Dr. Riley Phelps. Dr. Gabriel Poulin. Dr. Ann Reckert. Dr. Kaylee Robinson. Dr. Brittany Shen. Dr. Hunsup Shin. Dr. Ty Studhalter. Dr. Zachary Lee Thibodeau. Dr. Lauren Lynette Tungate. Dr. Christina Tran. Dr. Valerie Tran. Dr. Molly Van Hallingen. Dr. Mackenzie Vela. Dr. Elizabeth Jane Williams. Dr. Alexandra Garnett Wisniewski. Dr. Walsh, these students will receive their Master of Science in Respiratory Therapy and be hooded by Dr. Deneen Nastars. Destiny Johnson. Ronald David Reisbig. Victoria Rodriguez. April White.
you. As we stroke through the close of the end of our ceremony, you know this is a big production. Bear with us a little bit. It is my first year as dean. We'll smooth out some rough edges over time. I appreciate your patience today. As we near the close of our ceremony, our Grand Marshal, Ms. Sarah Burnett Greenup, will now lead our graduates in their professional pledge. Sarah, there you are.
Okay, the professional societies into which these graduates will soon enter have developed standards of behavior to which all members subscribe. These standards are embodied in a pledge. At this significant moment, the graduates will now state their commitment to upholding these principles. Will the graduating class of 2026 please rise and recite the pledge with me? Faculty and all healthcare providers in the audience, please stand and join us. All right. I know. All right, here we go. I pledge and commit myself to the ethical, responsible, and diligent practice of my profession. I will respect and uphold the laws that govern my profession and adhere to its ethical principles. I pledge faithfully to honor the inherent dignity of all, to treat those who depend on my help with respect, consideration, and appreciation for our diversities. I pledge always to protect the rights and confidentiality of those who seek my help, and to act only for their benefit. I pledge continually to strive to learn, to further my professional competence, and to share my knowledge with those who seek it. I pledge always to serve to the best of my ability, to conduct myself with dignity, and to place service to humankind before personal or material gain. With honor and pride, I commit myself to my profession.
Thank you, Sarah. We can all be seated. Before we conclude today's ceremony, audience, please join me once again recognizing and celebrating the accomplishments of our graduates. Graduates, you have shown exceptional dedication to learning, and we are confident that each of you has a bright future ahead of you. We thank you all for joining us today to mark this important milestone in our graduates' lives, and thank you so much for coming. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Go forth and make us proud as you serve healthcare needs in Texas and beyond. Following the benediction, we ask the audience to remain seated until the faculty and graduates have recessed. Reverend Dr. Isaac, will you please come forward to lead our benediction?
Would you please bow your heads with me? Gracious and sovereign God, we thank you for the graduates who have reached this milestone. We thank you for the faculty and staff who have helped shape their journey, and for the families, friends, and loved ones whose support made this day possible. Now, as we leave this ceremony, may the joy of this day remain with us. May gratitude fill our hearts. May honor surround these graduates, and may peace rest upon every person that's gathered here today. We close this ceremony with thankful hearts for the work completed, the strength that was revealed, and the grace that brought us to this day. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Isaacs. Faculty and graduates, please stand. Invited guests, please stand. Cue the music.